Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Jai Shri Ram. Welcome to our next episode in our complete reading of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. In the previous episode, we saw the importance of Dhriti, Drishti, Mati and Dakshim. We have covered it in a very detailed way. Now we have Swamy Hanuman, who is already arrived on a mountain in Sri Lanka. He is there and he is now looking at Sri Lanka. He saw the huge city over there. He's looking at the people, he's looking at the palaces and all, but from quite a distance, because he's on a mountain top, and from there he is looking at this entire city, and then he is trying to understand as to what the city is and how it is being guarded. Since he was there on the mountain, he walked around the mountain, he saw a lot of trees, he saw a lot of different types of birds, and those are all very widely described at the start of the second sarga in Sundara Kanda of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. Now I'm trying to slowly focus on the city part, because that's where Swamy Hanuman is going. Toranai Kanchanair Divye Lata Pankti Vichitritaih Dadarsa Hanuman Lankam Divi Deva Purim Yatha. So he saw the Lanka Patana, the Lanka city. He saw that it has a huge wall around it, which is saving the city from the attacks. And when you are looking at a city, if it is guarded by heavy, huge walls, that's the first thing that you would be seeing, right? And then Swamy Hanuman, even from such a huge distance, he saw a lot of people guarding those walls closely. Why are they guarding? Because once Ravana has brought Sitama here, he is now very careful, and he is very scared of any huge attack that might happen on him and his kingdom. Hence he is having a very strong security in place for all the cities. And Swamy Hanuman is seeing huge buildings over there, and there are a lot of flags which are also placed at various points. So everybody was having, or all the important or who is who of the town were hanging their own flags flying high in the city. Girimurtnistitam Lankam Pandurair Bhavane Shubhaihi Dadarsab Kapisreshtha Pura Makasagatam Yatha. So this city as such is on another mountain. City is giving a feel as if it was in the skies, in the celestial sphere itself. And now look at the thought that Swamy Hanuman is getting here now. Palitam Rakshasendrena Nirmitam Viswakarmana Plavamanam Ivakase Dadarsa Hanuman Purim. Hanuman is now thinking this has been built by Vishwakarma, and whom did Vishwakarma give the city to? He gave it to Kubera, and it was taken over from Kubera by Ravana. So Palitam Rakshasendrena, while a Rakshasa is ruling this, Nirmitam Vishwakarmana. So this does not belong to him, it was built by somebody else for somebody else. Nirmitam Vishwakarmana Plavamanam Ivakashe. Lavamana means something that is flying, Ivakashe, in the sky. So the city is looking as if it is flying in the skies. Lavamanam Ivakashe Dadarasa Hanuman Purim. He saw that wonderful city over there. Now again, a lot of things are again described here. How big those roads were, how wonderfully they were, and how much of weapons those people were carrying there, and how the city is looking as such. All these are very widely described. Not going into every detail. Kailasa Sikaraprakyam Alikhantim Ivambaram Diyamanam Ivakasam Uchitrair Bhavanottamaihi. So lot of buildings were being seen. They were all very high. Okay, and this is looking as if it is Nagair Bhogavati Miva. It is as if this is the Bhogavati town of all the serpents. Now he has seen all the defense mechanisms of the city. Remember, he is a minister, and one of his prime duties under Sugriva was to look or to take care of the protection of Sugriva. And when Sugriva was there along with Vali, when both of them were ruling together, still Swamy Hanuman was there, and there he was officially under the king, where he had to take care of the protection of the city. And also Swamy Hanuman is checking for all those things in Lanka from a quite a distance, and he is realizing that it's extremely well guarded, and the people are looking very focused. And if you really want to go and fight with them, it's going to be a huge fight. It's not going to be easy to win over them. Swamy Hanuman realizes all this, and then he's saying Agatyapi harayo bhavishyanti nirdhakaha Nayuddhena Vailanka Sekya Jetum Surairapi. He's saying it doesn't matter how many Vanaras come here, this city cannot be won using a war. That is what Swamy Hanuman has decided. Imam tu Vishamam Durgam Lankam Ravanapalitam Prapyapi Samahabahu Kim Karishyati Raghavaha. Nobody can enter this city. It is very, very tough even to enter into this city. So, even if Sri Ramachandra comes here, what can he do? Now, there are two meanings again to this particular shloka, because even if Sri Ramachandra comes, nobody in the city is going to understand the greatness of Sri Rama and turn towards him. So they are still going to fight. So even if Sri Ramachandra comes, these guys are not going to change, is one meaning. The other meaning is the physical security of Lanka is so strong that even if Sri Ramachandra comes, it might be a tough battle. Avakashona santasya rakshasyeva gamyate nadanasya navedasya naiva yuddhasya drusyate. Now, Samadana Bheda Dandopayas, right? So he's saying in with these Rakshasas, Sama won't work, Dana also won't work. The only thing is Bedha, means we have to create fissures between these people. And if we want, even if we want to fight, looking at the way this whole structure is, with our current strength, with our current knowledge, it will be very, very tough to go and do a fight. Now that he has started thinking about the fight, he is looking at all the people who can come in the aerial route here. He is just checking for that. Chaturnameva hi gati Vanaranam Mahatmanam Valiputrasya Neelasya Maragnyascha Dhimataha. So Angada, Neela, Sugriva and I, only four of us can come here in the aerial route. All of a sudden, there was a flash that came into his mind. He suddenly thought, why am I thinking about all this? What is the reason for me to think about all this? Because I'll have to first see where Sitama is. Once I figure out where Sitama is, then looking at her condition, then look based on what she knows, based on my interaction there, then we can discuss all these things. Till then, there is no point in discussing all this. Saying this, he now immediately thought, can I go like this and search? Anena rupena mayana sakya rakshasam purim praveshtum rakshair gupta krurair bala samanvitaih. With this huge body, if I go in, these rakshasas are going to find me and they're going to do a lot of tough things to me. They'll basically slow down my progress, so I should not go like this. And then I will become a very, very small object, a very small animal, and then I'll enter into Lanka during the night. This is what he has decided for himself. And I was constantly thinking about how can I figure out where Sitama would be, how should I go and search all this. He was constantly, that was the only thing that was actually going on in his mind, and he was actually getting ready for his search. And then he's saying, can I become a Rakshasa? If I go in the Rakshasa's way, no, they'll definitely identify me, so I can't take the disguise of a Raksha. I should become very, very small. So he's saying Ravanasya Puri Ratro Pravisya Sudurasdam Vichinman Bhavanam Sarvam Drakshami Jarakatyam It Sanjintya Hanuman Surya Syastamayan Kabhi Aja Kankshe Tato Viraha Vaidehya Darsanotsuha. So he thought, let me go and search for her during the night. I can only do it during the night, and that also I'll really, really restrict my body. I'll make my body very, very small. Only then I can go ahead and do something. Saying this, he was waiting for the sun to set. Surya chastangate ratro deham sanchipya marudhi vrushadamsaka matra san babhuvat bhudarsanaha. The moment the sunset happened, Hanuman immediately took a very small form. He took the form of a cat, and from there he started moving into Lanka. Pradoshakale Hanumam Sturnamutpulya Viryavan Privvesapurim Ramyam Suvibhakta Mahapadam. So he slowly entered into Lanka. He is still in the form of a monkey, but the size is very, very small. And from there, he is now slowly entering, and he is checking every nook and corner of Lanka Nagara for Sitama. He is actually walking in. He started seeing a few houses. He is not into the core parts of the city yet. He's still in the outskirts, and he started slowly walking in. And then there was someone who started helping him. Who is he? I told you, this is Sharat Kala, and in Sharat Kala, the moon will be the brightest. Chandropi sachivyamivasya kurvam तारागणैर् मध्ये गतो विराजन् ज्योत्स्ना वितानेन वितत्य लोका उत्तिष्ठते नैक सहस्ररश्मिः. So all of a sudden the moon rise has happened, and moon was glowing in full glow. Our beloved Valmiki Maharshi is saying, moon has come as if he wants to help Hanuman. As he is entering, there was someone who was trying to block Swamy Hanuman's path. Now, who is that someone? What is the conversation between her and Swamy Hanuman? That would be our next episode. Sarve bhavantu sukhiनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वं सिद्धिसाधनराज स्वामी सर्वानंद जय श्री राम।